If you're ever driving alone after midnight and someone asks for a ride, check your rearview mirror every few seconds. Because what happened to Alex wasn't an accident. It happened because he stopped looking. Alex worked late every Friday. His office was nearly 46 kilometers from home, and the highway through the forest was always empty after midnight. One rainy night, his GPS suddenly lost signal. The road became darker than usual. A few minutes later, he noticed a young woman standing beside the highway. She wore a white dress, soaking wet from the rain. She never waved. She just stood there, staring. Alex hesitated. Every news report warned against stopping for strangers, but something about her looked harmless. He unlocked the passenger door. Without saying a word, she climbed in. Her clothes dripped water onto the seat. The car suddenly felt freezing. Trying to break the silence, Alex asked, "Where are you going?" No answer, only silence. He glanced at her. She was looking straight ahead, not blinking, not moving. After a few minutes, he looked back at the road, then instinctively checked the rearview mirror. The back seat was empty. Confused, he quickly looked beside him. She was still there. He laughed nervously. Must be the mirror. A few minutes later, he checked again. This time, the mirror showed her sitting directly behind him, smiling. Alex slammed on the brakes. The car skidded across the wet road. When he turned around, the back seat was empty, but the passenger seat was empty too. His heart pounded. He restarted the car and drove as fast as he could. Then, he heard breathing, right behind his ear. A whisper. You looked away. He spun around. Nothing. The road ahead was empty again, until his headlights illuminated an old roadside shrine. An old priest stepped into the road and forced him to stop. The priest looked terrified. "Did you give someone a ride?" Alex nodded. The priest quietly opened the passenger door. The seat was soaked with water. He touched it. Ice cold. The priest whispered, 20 years ago, a bride died here after her wedding car crashed in the rain. She waits every Friday night. If someone lets her inside, she never leaves." Alex refused to believe him. He thanked the priest and drove away. Just 10 minutes from home, his phone rang. It was his mother. "My son, I'm watching your live location through the dashcam app. There's someone behind you." She asked, "Who is the girl sitting in your back seat?" Alex froze. His hands began shaking. He slowly looked into the rearview mirror. There she was, smiling wider than before, her head tilted unnaturally. Then, every light inside the car went out. The call disconnected. The next morning, police found Alex's car abandoned on the roadside. Engine still running, driver's door open, phone on the seat. There were muddy footprints leading into the forest. Was never found. But every Friday night, drivers still report seeing a woman in white standing beside that same highway, waiting for her next ride. Hope you enjoy the story. That's all for today. Stay tuned for next video and please do like, share, and subscribe for more videos.